Right. So the video cut off there because I went to push my touchpad there to stop the screensaver from kicking in and accidentally clicked on the stop recording button. So where we left off. So we've got the camel here with the dip down in the back. The next step. Oh yes, the neck. So the next step, where this neck goes down into that dip, we want to bend it outward this way and down. So that's hard to demonstrate pre-crease. That's how it ends up. So here's where we were. So here's the tail, forelegs, and neck. So the neck comes. Let me do it from this angle. The neck comes down and out like this, flattening out like so. And then while we're here, this might not be in exactly the same order as the instructions I gave. My apologies if so. It doesn't really matter when you do this. I'm just going to fold this tail up to add a crease here. Actually, you know what? Skip that. I'm not going to do that. Next step is, oh yes, folding out this section of the legs here. So I'm going to fold. What the heck am I going to do? It's been a while. Let's see. Oh yes, okay. So what I need to do is on the side here, where you've basically got the tail, the back legs, and the front legs. I'm holding it by the shoulders effectively. On the back legs, you'll see it opens up there, and you want that to open up and split this downwards, so it'll go like this. Let's see if I can do it in the camera. So that goes. This might not go well because I'm looking in the camera. But yeah, that's about right.
What are you doing?
I'm giving video instructions, sweetie pie, on how to fold this camera or fold this camel rather. I'm not folding a camera. Rest assured.
That's really funny.
That is funny. Yeah. All right, so same thing on the other side. You've got the same this edge.
Hey, look, a purple pen and big.
Yeah, please don't interrupt, sweetie pie. Okay. Yeah, same thing on the other side. So you've got that open edge there. You open it up to separate the legs the same way. Open it up and push that down. Now, oh man, I might need to read my own diagrams. This is terrible. Now I can fold that tail up that I was talking about. And right, this is where that pre-creasing I was talking about earlier would have helped a lot. But what I want to do is what? Oh, this is terrible. It's been too long, I guess. These genomics cost $200. Man, it's been way too long since I folded this thing. I might actually have to go read my own instructions. That's terrible. Oh, here's what I think I'm on the right course there. Yeah. So this top triangle gets folded down in to meet the. Oh, you can't see that. Sorry. There. So this. Where'd that pencil go? Pen. This top edge here inside the newly folded cover, or the pen is, gets folded down to meet the crease in the bottom of that valley, which you can't really see in this crappy light. So I'll fold that down.
You're talking to the computer?
I'm talking to the video camera, sweetie pie, for the benefit of the person who's going to be watching the video. So you get that. And then unfold that. That was just a preemptive crease. You might already have that, so you might very well be able to skip that step if you follow the instructions properly, unlike me. Right, then flatten that out, and you sort of get a voila thing on the. Sorry, I'm fumbling off camera again. I am just fumbling anyway, so it's not a big deal. Oh, man, I'm butchering this poor thing. Okay, but that's what you get once you've made that triangle and flattened it down. You get that smaller triangle right there. And repeat on the other side. So let me try that again. It doesn't help that I'm using smaller paper than I usually do. I'm using my giant steak fingers to fold dainty little paper. Alright, so there we go. Same thing on both sides. There's that one. And the same thing there. That, yeah, much sloppier on this side. This is a better example here. You can see the cleaner triangle ending there. Now this part, and this is the step where the one I mentioned earlier, in which you have to have the triangles folded in such a way that when you invert it down, it goes in front of those back flaps. What you need to do at this point is, and again, it's all in the instructions. We're going to fold this down so that this top line here meets this bottom line here, and that's going to actually fold all the way along here over this triangle we have here. So it's a little bit awkward. Let me see. I'm going to try maybe try an experiment here. I'm just going to flip the computer around, stand behind it. Try that. Get to see my mom's refrigerator. All right. Hopefully that's a better view. So here's what I'm going to do. Fold this side. Oh, stupid screensaver. There we go. Fold this side down. Again, separating here on the neck, folding this square edge down to meet this one. Just like this. And you'll see that overlaps with that triangle we have there and is awkward. So you can actually kind of half peel that layer off as you're going. And that's how it should end up. So I'm going to repeat that on the other side. Bring that down. Bring that down. This is a weak spot right here. That crease can very easily rip while you're making that fold. Oh, am I holding that up properly? That crease right there can very easily rip while you're folding that, so do be careful with that one. Here we go. Okay, not too bad. And now we might as well bring the tail up. Anytime you can do that, it really doesn't matter, but I'll do the steps on that. I'm going to whip through that because it's fairly simple. Okay, that's good enough for now. Now we'll do the neck. Alright, and so we have the neck going down, maybe a little tighter to the torso if we can, or abdomen, whatever the heck you call that on a camel. Alright, and then fold again back up like so. You can see how I'm just kind of mashing my way through it here, but what are you going to do? Okay, and then the head. Maybe a little bigger than that. See, this sloppy mess is what I get for going freestyle on it. But anyway, tuck that in. Alright, this is not as nice a camel as I would normally like to make. Let me see if I can fix this a little, actually. Try to get this fold as close to the abdomen as I can. And then we'll do the head. It's a little better anyway. Yeah, a little more tolerable. Okay, the legs then. And again, from here on, the steps are pretty simple. You can see where it's going. But I might as well finish the job, right? So we'll do the legs. Let's see. You know what? I don't have the patience to do the legs. I got other things I have to take care of. I can polish this off, though, if you want. But it's fairly simple from here. Collapsing it down to a smaller triangle and giving it the right bends for the knees and everything. Same thing with the tail. You can bend it down, give it a nice curve, whatever you want there. And usually to round the hump on the back, again, this is another spot where you can see it's already got, I don't know if you can see it there, it's already got a little bit of an opening in the top of the hump there, just from all the wear that's getting. But so be careful doing this, of course. But usually I can pull these a little bit, push down at the same time to give it a rounder back, which I like to do. Now this one looks like absolute crap, but you see where it's going. And hopefully that clarifies. Good luck.